Aziraphale.
It's good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
How have you been? Still
Been alright.
a demon, I see.
Still a demon? What kind of stupid question is that? Still a demon. Of course I'm a demon. What else would I be, an aardvark? Still a demon.
Well, there's no need to be facetious, Crowley. It was just a question. Besides, these meetings, they have to stop.
Why? Why did these meetings have to stop all of a sudden? What's wrong with them?
Well, because they are clandestine conspiracies.
Clandestine?
Yes, things have changed somewhat. The nature of our relationship has changed, but why must we always meet in secret?
Secret? We're in the middle of the bloody St. James's Park. I mean, where do you want to meet? On the stage at the Royal Albert Hall? I mean, anyway, you know the reason. If my lot found out that I was hanging around with your lot,
well
then...
that doesn't sound like a reason. That sounds like an excuse. There's a big difference between reasons and excuses, Crowley. Even you know that.
Mm-hmm. It's not just that, obviously.
Listen, I didn't come here to fight. The last thing I want to do is fight with you again.
Good.
I mean, we've never really fought anyway. Certainly it's been a tempestuous relationship, but always a friendship. And as your friend, I wanted to see if you would like to investigate a new restaurant with me.
Yeah, sounds alright. Where is it? What does it do?
It's in Shaftesbury Avenue, your haunt with your friends, and they serve apparently the most exquisite steak tartare. Are you sure that I can't tempt you?
That's my job. Temptation.
It's your job, isn't it?
Okay. I mean, yeah, I could pencil you in.
Well, if you've got a better idea, I would love to hear it.
It sounds very good, Aziraphale. It does sound very good. Yes, I'll check it out.
Because, Crowley, I think that meeting on a park bench in St. James's Park, as lovely as it is here, it's not enough for me.
Why is it not enough?
I need, nay, I crave, not necessarily public displays of affection, PDAs.
Is that like not some sort of like 80s gadget thing or something?
No.
PDs.
Crowley, that's a tablet. That's something completely different.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is that I'd like to go
What is the point
public
you're trying to make?
with our affection for one another. Let the world know, and anyone else who's interested, that we are friends, that we are cohorts, comrades, a pair who, throughout history, against all odds, have remained part of one another's existence, have remained strong, have shared, for lack of a better word, love.
Love? Laugh? That's one of your lot's words, not one of ours. Why does everybody have to be so, like, with their feelings nowadays?
Crowley, I'm not asking you to marry me or anything as audacious as that. I'm simply asking if you would make formal our friendship, so that we may, in turn, share our joy with the world. Is that such a ridiculous request? If it is, just tell me, and we can just stop meeting altogether.
No. As far as your requests go, this is one of the less ridiculous ones.
Really? Well, I must say, that warms my wings a little bit to
Good.
know that you feel that way. Now, I know that you don't have much time today.
I'm a little short.
So, how about we meet here again next week, or sooner if you like, and we could...
Next week? Works?
Talk about our feelings.
Feelings again?
Yes. That's right. Our feelings. What do you say?
Same time, same place, next week. I'm in for it. Assuming you're in for it.
Well, I must admit that I would much prefer it if you didn't bring your sarcasm next time, Crowley.
I'll try to bring
And if you're
a little
interested
bit less
in going to
sarcasm.
that restaurant I mentioned, then you know what to do. Pick up the phone and call my shop.
I'll do that, Aziraphale. I'll give you a call.
Thank you.
Give you a call
Crowley.
at your little
This
shop.
has been one of our better meetings.
It has, yeah. Definitely has.
Adieu.
Indeed. Well.
The Book of Job. Poor fellow. Perhaps that was a little much. But it all turned out alright in the end, I suppose. What more can you ask for? Oh, the Book of Jeremiah. Oh, Jeremiah. The face thereof is toward the north. Of course you must. Ah, Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. My... I suppose. Oh, I do apologise. Hello. Hair lip. Oh, hair lip. You understand what I'm saying. My name is Aziraphale. Pleased to meet you. Yes. Are you the collector who I was expecting? Wonderful. Just let me check to see. Yes. Good. Phew. Yes, so, what was your name? Sorry. I do apologise. My record keeping is getting better, but it can be a little lax sometimes. Jolly good, thank you. Right. Oh, yes, of course. So you're here for the rare books. Oh, by all means, please take a look around. There are plenty of books here. It's a shop full of them. What am I thinking? Tea. Would you like a cup of tea? Good. Well, we can come back to this in a minute. Tea, yes. Wonderful. Alright. I do have tea here. Let's pour some. Oh, it's fresh. Don't worry. It's chai. I hope that's all right. Stay there. I'll pop it on the side for you. Just here. Yes. Wonderful. Do you mind if I have some tea too? Two for tea. Yes. Tea. So, I have a record of the name that you just gave me, but I don't have any record of the book that you were looking for. Oh, no, please, don't touch that one. That's the Liber Null. It's very expensive, and if you touch it, you cease to exist. So, either way, you'd pay the price. Perhaps I can interest you in some more peculiar books, rare books, or just some classics. Oh, the book I was reading when you came in, well, that is the ultimate classic. You could say that, well, I inspired a character in it. Oh, quite. Well, how about, let's see. What are your interests? Oh, I find history fascinating. Not only is it non-fiction, but if it wasn't non-fiction, you wouldn't believe it was. You'd have to see it with your own eyes, really, I suppose. What about horror? Oh, it's ghastly. Early modern. Yes. Things like Shakespeare, for example. Oh, of course. Bill wrote a lot of good things, I think, anyway. Sometimes he gets a bit of criticism and people say he didn't write it, but regardless, the man was a showman. Well, he knew his audience. It wasn't a particularly liberal time, but role reversal was very popular. Oh, yes. I think that people would be surprised now. It was the same in feudal Japan, of course. Still is. What about this? First edition, 12th Night, 1915. Have you read it? Magically written, really. Why 12? Well, because of the magic of the number 12. 12th day of Christmas, all that kind of stuff. If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that, surfeiting, the appetite may sicken and so die, that, strain again, it had dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odour. Enough, no more. Oh, sorry. Well, I mean, if you're familiar with it, there's not much point. Now this is a very special book. You see, the pages are blank because this is your book. No, not a science fiction or fantasy or anything like that. How can I put this? In the same respect that the book you were looking at before, Lieber Nulls, would eviscerate you from existence, this one firmly places you in it. Morty. Of course. My pleasure. I see what you mean. Well, you write your own story. It's always so difficult to explain. Oh, please allow me. There you are. Well, you see, there is predetermination. Things are going to happen, and things already have. By definition, you can't change things that have happened, but you can change what happens in the future. However, you can't, because once it's happened, it's done. Whew. But I will say this: how you get there, that's what you are in complete control of. Even in chaos theory, things like that, they're rooted in everything ending up where it's supposed to be. And this book, in particular, is rather like that. In fact, how about you just take this one? It's yours anyway. But that doesn't help us, does it? Was the tea all right? I do hope so. It's a very special blend. People are a lot like tea. Special blends, different mixtures. No. Everything adds up to make something extra special. Oh. Well, this is a spot of serendipity. I was looking for this the other day. I want to give it to my friend. Oh. He's complex. This was a wand. The King Solomon's wand, to be precise. Yes, the one with all the wives. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, it reminds me of him. My friend, not King Solomon, who I've never met, obviously. It reminds me of my friend because it's something beautiful that creates, born of questionable intent. It's good married to evil, bad. And that is what I'd like to show him. And I hope that he will know what I mean. But he is stubborn, pig-headed, and quite frankly, a bit of an idiot. So whether or not he gets my poetic, kind message, well, that's up to him, really. Oh, speak of the devil. The Black Death. Not funny, of course. It's a short book. No more than 320 pages. And I tell you what, if you buy this book, I'll give you the contact details for the friend who I just mentioned. You see, he rather happens to be an expert on the subject, and also, I don't really know how to describe it, but a great storyteller in relation to it. Oh, I am positive that he would tell you things that weren't even covered in this book. This book? Well, it says on the back that it's 75p. That seems a little cheap, but how about an even pound? Oh, wonderful. Well, if you've finished your tea and you're happy with the book, I'll just write you a receipt. So, we have your book, which is yours by definition, and that is £0 and 0 pence. And we have the Black Death, which is now yours, but not by definition. The book, not the play. And that is £1. Good conversation, free. And tea is always free, of course. I'll give the old Aziraphale. Drop my lid. Please don't write with a pen in these books. I know it's so tempting to do so, but think of who has it next. Your books. There. Right, well, if that's everything, I suppose I'll get back to my reading. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I do mean it about my friend. If you want me to, I can put you in contact. Well, fair travels. Judges. Oh, Dev Joshua. Oh, an angel of the Lord. I will never break my covenant with you, and ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land. Ye shall throw down their altars, but ye have not obeyed my voice. Why have ye done this? Wherefore I also said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be as thorns in your sides, and their gods shall be as snare unto you. And it came to pass, when the angel of the Lord spake these words unto all the children of Israel, that the people lifted up their voice and wept. And they called the name of that place Bochim, and they sacrificed there unto the Lord. That was a good day. Lamb's blood is very difficult to get out of heavenly living.